Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you're doing well. For this video, we're going to be making a delicious and nutritious banana bread. Super easy. If you guys have any ideas of any recipes in which I could incorporate bananas in, please do share that with me and we can upload a video using that banana recipe. Alright, so we're gonna get straight into the banana bread video, but before we do so, please remember to like this video and to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button to my channel for more recipes and delights. Now let us get started. So these are the overripe bananas we may telling about. Them so ripe, like them almost look just anyway. Alright, so normally what would I do with banana bread is to mash them into a bowl like this, right? Let me zoom this up, you can see. Turn this back. So we would normally mash the bananas into a bowl with a whisk or a fork, but what I find is I can do something like so much easier. So what I'm going to be doing instead, focus, is to add all of my wet ingredients into a blender and blend them smoothly, because sometimes I don't always like the chunks of banana that gets left after mashing it with a fork. It don't always come out perfect. Not gonna use any water, but if it comes to that where you need water, you can add a little bit. So this is why I call it a banana cream, like banana cream bread, creamy banana bread, because you know, like when you blend banana ice cream, you're not gonna put no water in it because it's gonna too icy. Same thing. We just need it to be fluffy banana. Alright, so that's all the bananas that we're using. Next thing we're putting in there some vanilla. That's like 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm using coconut oil. May I go about 1/4 cup of coconut oil? Like 1/4 cup? 1/4 cup. If I had ripe avocados, I would definitely add it to this, but avocados I do have now are not ripe. Next we're adding some dark sugar. So even the banana them already sweet, the sugar gives it another depth of flavor and its color as well. So I think that is everything right for now. So what did I add? Sugar, banana, vanilla. See something now. That's it for right now. What I'm going to be doing is taking this, blending it into a smooth cream, and then come back. Alright, so this is the creamy rest of that. It took me less than a minute to blend this thing. That's how simple it is. Focus. And we're gonna add it into our mixing bowl. We didn't add any water to this. Look at that, nice, right? No water was added to this. You can actually freeze this. You can actually taste this now. Yes, that's nice, right? This is so nice. You can freeze this and make ice cream with it if you want. Next, we're gonna move on to another important step in this bread. This is a step in which we're adding our raising components to the bread. This is gonna make our bread fluffy and moist and smooth. So adding some baking soda. We use in here no more than a teaspoon of molasses. Look at that. So just a teaspoon. It is going to affect the color of your banana bread, but I really like my banana bread with molasses. If you want a lighter color banana bread, just don't use the molasses in there. You can just use the lemon juice, a teaspoon as well, which I'm adding now. So you can use just the lemon juice and baking soda. So add a teaspoon to that. Oh my god! Alright, cooking is fun. Look at that reaction. So that's the reaction you get between baking soda and lemon juice because of the acidity. We're gonna mix this together well. so beautiful. It smells nice. Combination of molasses and the lemon juice. Smell nice. So I'm using artificial lemon juice that I bought in a store. If you have fresh lemon juice, of course you can use your fresh lemon. Oh god, look at this. This is my almost my favorite part of this whole thing. Look at that. So if you want to make some camouflage chocolate cupcakes and you don't have any chocolate, you can use some molasses in there. Okay, focus, yeah, focus. Now we're gonna add this into our banana mixture. And then we're going to kind of fold, just mix it in. But I don't want to overwork it. Now for our dry ingredients, I'm gonna sift those in. I'm using whole wheat flour, so we're gonna have a lot of roughage left back, so it's a lot of sifting to do. Alright, you can use whatever flour you have, of course, you know that. Alright, none of my strainer of them can fit. That's something here. We put 2 cups of flour. As I said, I'm expecting to have a lot of roughage left behind after whisking it through. I'm not going to use all of the roughage in here. So first we're going to mix through some of the flour here. Then throw away the roughage. Well, not throw away, because you can use this for coat your tofu. So you mix up your roughage like a breading, like breadcrumbs, right? It is so fibrous, like breadcrumbs. I use it to coat tofu. So you mix up some salt with it, some black pepper, whatever other spices you have. See how it is nice? And coat your tofu in it and fry it up. You get some nice crunchy tofu. Also you can do that with green plantains. I'm going to make a video showing you guys how I crust the, I said coat, but I mean crust, to create a crust for fried green plantains. So delicious, so good. You would never think so you need more crunch than what the green plantain have to offer on their own, but so good. I tried it once and I thought I would make a video to share it with you guys, right? So adding the rest of flour now to make 2 cups or so. Adding in our salt. What's this? I don't have any cinnamon powder right now, so if you have cinnamon powder, go ahead and add that. So adding in a little less than a teaspoon of salt. I don't even know what if I salt. Or baking powder, which is 2 teaspoons. Measuring is for measures, but 2 teaspoons. So I'm just dump like a knife full of baking powder till my eyes say yeah, that look good. Anyway, so now we're moving on to the almost best part, another one, right? Have so many good parts, which is the nutmeg, which is the spice. And this is the last thing we're adding. Then we're gonna mix this together. So remember that we're steaming this banana bread. So I should have prepared my steamer, but so life goes. So whisk all of this together. Oh, the nutmeg does smell good. Feel like a Christmas. Mix that through. So this is a finer coarse flour from Creation Foods. So it don't have as much roughage as the one I used previously. You get that all mixed in. At this stage you want to set your, if you're baking it, preheat the oven. Right now I'm gonna just leave this here as this is, and then I'm gonna set my steamer. So put the water for go and boil up, mix this up, grease my baking tin, and then come right back. Okay, so I have my baking tin greased and my steamer hot, well, it's on the highest setting, heating up. Gonna incorporate the flour into our banana. Alright, so what kind of consistency are we looking for? We don't want it too runny, because well, for me, I like my banana bread to be, I don't like things that are too doughy, so I like it to be very moist, yes, but what is the word, fluffy. Yeah, I like it to be fluffy, so I like to see that the little pockets of space in between the bread. So you see the texture here is fine. I don't want to over mix this flour either. I just want to take with time and work it through. Remember, you can always taste your dough. Just taste a little bit of it to see if it has enough salt, if it has enough sweetness. Alright, so that's it. Scrape the bottom and the sides to make sure so you don't have excess dry flour hanging around. Finally, going to be chopping up some pumpkin seeds, adding into this, so I soon come. The packet of mixed nuts, so it has cranberries. I love this. It has cranberries, cashew, it had pistachio. Of course, me eat out the best part of them already first. Chop these up. Pumpkin seeds are good for you because they have zinc, magnesium, I can't remember everything, but zinc I most standout one. And as I said, we are energy. We're like energy. We transmit energy, we receive, we send out. So our bodies are literally signaling temples for information and whatever else is going on here. So when we put the right kind of minerals them in our body, like zinc, good for us as well. Zinc, iron, copper. Oh gosh, I love copper. I think pumpkin seeds have copper, you know. I love copper because I feel like it helped me with it helped me to stay balanced. So Irish moss has copper. That's why I love Irish moss. I always say that. So copper helped me to stay balanced. And if I think about electricity, because as I said, we're electrical, we're energetical beings, right? So I think copper helps, like with grounding in electricity. You know that grounding wire. I think copper is something that grounds us, so it does add to our balance. So adding, this is nice. It looks pretty already. I just want everything to be a little equal in size. Take the time and go through. Alright, that's it. We'll add this into our mixture, stir it together one more time. Add it in here. So now we're adding all of this in here, but this is how I like it. So yeah, I have also coconut milk, so if you want yours to be wetter, add some coconut milk, add a little bit more water, add a little bit more banana and oil. Like, cooking is so fun. It's relieving, it's stress relief, it's meditation, it's joy, it's creativity, and so we get to express ourselves in here. Okay friends, so now we're just gonna, you see it's not really going to the ends of the pan, so we're gonna knock it a little twice. We can hear my steamer boil up, so we're gonna put this in our steamer and come back so it's gonna take maybe 45 minutes tops. So I like to leave it in there for maybe 45 minutes, let it cook, and then I'll see you later.